Southern Mayo here. How you boys doing today? And some ladies. We have a couple drop by. Want to talk to you today about this old boy laying there in bed with that girl. Now, according to some MGTOW sites, he's getting ready to make the biggest mistake of his life. I doubt that. Looking in his eyes, he may be an alpha male. And if that's the case, then this little girl's in for the time of her life, because he's going to deliberately go out of his way to make this experience the greatest she's ever had in her life. And there's a reason for that, guys. That's how alpha males draw more females. Because let me tell you something, if she don't fit into his household, doesn't fit into his life, he's going to put her to the curb. That simple. And the next one's going to step up in her place. And let me tell you why. This is a secret that we don't let out too often. They're going to tell all their friends about that guy. And when she's out of the picture, her friends are going to go about that guy. Because they're going to be thinking of my turn. Women are like that, man. I'm just telling you. And they will talk. And God love them for it. Because they keep an endless supply of women showing up at your door. So, don't ever underestimate the power of showing a lady an extremely good time. So, anyway, so these humping dump guys that just are there for their personal satisfaction, they're not getting the kind of PR out there from the ladies that they need. But let me tell you something about women. MGTOW's right about it. Most of them are nothing more than adult children. You know, they've never really grown up. Their mentality and their nature has them focused on just one simple thing. It's all about them. It's all about the money. It's all about how they can get showered with gifts and resources and so on. All right? That is what the modern woman is like today. But let me tell you something. By their nature, they want a strong man, an alpha male, that will keep them in check and control them. They really do. That's when a woman's the happiest. Seriously. I've talked to a lot of them, and they'll all say the same thing. That's why they go for the alpha males and for the bad boys. But let me tell you something. Bad boys and alpha males are direct opposites of one another. The alpha male is the kind of kid that steps out of a crowd when a bully's beating up on a smaller child and take the bully on. He'll take on the bad boy. That's the difference. Alpha male protects the weak. Doesn't pick on them. But if these girls don't fit into your lifestyle, there's only one thing to do with them. Set them to the curb. Make sure you got you understand your state's laws, and make sure that you've covered yourself. Because without that, you can get hung up just letting a woman stay in your home. Any cohabitation can be a dangerous thing. Know your state laws. Like where I'm at, my state doesn't recognize, and it's one of the few, that doesn't recognize a common law wife. I don't care if she's in your household for 20 years. If you didn't put a ring on it, it's not valid as far as the state's concerned, and she deserves nothing. Okay? Know your laws. Some states it's a weekend, some states it's a couple of months. Know your laws. But women sit around and talk about raising their children, and the biggest problem is that they don't know how to raise an alpha male. I was schooled by my grandfather, who was a great man. Tough as nails. Men feared him. But he was also gentle as a kitten and a good man who would give you the shirt off his back. You hear what I'm saying? Now statistics have proven women have been running around saying, "Oh, we can do it as well as a dual parent family." No, they can't. And statistics have proved it. The only thing that they've managed to do is fill the prisons up with inmates and created a bunch of beta males. Now, if you're one of these beta males who are out there going, "I want to act like an alpha," let me forewarn you. You start acting like an alpha, you're eventually going to run across one who's going to get in your grill. And he's not there to negotiate with you. He's there to hurt you. You better be in the shape physically and also know how to fight so that you can defend yourself. And guys, let me tell you the little secret. That's where the confidence comes from. You're not afraid of the other people. You probably whipped the butts of guys just like them numerous times. Because you grew up fighting. You grew up being a alpha male. Now, like I said earlier, alpha males are the direct opposite of the bad boys. And that's why when a girl can't, because alpha males really have no intention of fooling around with some of these girls out there, because they are just little immature pieces of garbage. So they go after the bad boys, which is the next best thing. He's going to control them, usually physically. An alpha male is not into beating their women. All right, it's that simple. Now, don't get me wrong. As a male, I would never raise my hand to a woman except for in self-defense. Okay? If she decides she's going to take on the role of a man and try to pound on me, I'm going to finally stand up and, after warning her, put her in her place. Let her know that was not probably the smartest thing she ever did. But at the same time, when she comes to, I'm going to be packing her suitcase. I'm going to put her to the curb, because I'm not going to live like that. That's one thing you'll find about alpha males. They don't play that with women. Now, you hear these pickup artists and all this tell you, oh, lie to them. Women like to be lied to. Well, let me tell you guys, don't. Be straight up with them. Let them know, I'm a confirmed bachelor. I will never marry you. Matrimony's out of the picture. But, do you want to hang around and spend some time? I don't have a problem with it. See, you got to understand, women indeed are liars. But they don't call it lying. They call it changing their minds. If you tell a woman something and 10 years later you look and change your mind about a particular thing, you're going to be a liar. All right? But she can tell you something on a Monday, change her mind on a Tuesday and go do it, and she didn't lie to you. She just changed her mind. It's all right for them, but if you do it, you're a liar. Bullshit. Sorry, that doesn't play. Be a man. You want to keep control of a woman, you're going to have to be the man. That simple. And I learned from my life's experience, I played a beta male at one point in time in my life thinking that that's the way to be. Found out how wrong I was. You do not play that. Get in shape, learn to fight, get your confidence, learn to defend yourself, and also, the biggest part of it is, get through the red pill rage with women. Get over it. Alright? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and say that's enough. Get through it. Because once you come through the rage, that's when the freedom comes, gentlemen. That's when you put you first. That's whenever your life, your career, your goals in life become the most important part of your life. Don't let a woman control you. And if a woman can't fit into your life, meeting your goals, and being a helpmate for you to reach those goals, you don't need her. Put her out. There's going to be another one coming right in behind her. Probably some girl she's told all about you. Okay? It's amazing, but that's the way you need to live. And when you live that way, you have the freedom. You'll begin to grow, and you'll become your own man. And you'll be a free man. You're not going to be answering to nobody. You'll know when you hit the right spot, guys. Because you'll finally reach the point to where whether or not you have a woman in your life doesn't really matter. You're living your life. With a woman or without a woman, you're just equally as happy. Although, having a woman around is kind of a nice thing. So, look at MGTOW as your opportunity to truly go your own way. Do what makes you happy. Do what is right for you. Y'all have a good day. We'll talk to you soon.